Friends, we are back this morning, and I have 2 eggs over medium that I have added a little bit of this Tones Everything Bagel seasoning. It's like, well, I've never had the Trader Joe's version of Everything But the Bagel, but I'm pretty sure that's the same thing. So that's 0 points. 2 slices of Sara Lee Delightful bread. That's my last of the Sara Lee Delightful bread. I have bought this Nature's Own, the 40 calorie or sugar free. I also bought the 40 calorie at Dollar Tree for only $1, and I was paying like over $3 a loaf for the Sara Lee Delightful, and that sugar free is the same amount of points as the Delightful. And it's kind of frozen right now because I just pulled it out of the freezer because this is my last bit of the Sara Lee's. So it's 1 point each, plus I put 0 points worth of blackberry sugar-free jam and 0 points worth of parquet spray. So 2 points. Then it's a 2-point bowl of oatmeal. It's a 1/4 cup of dry oats with a 1/2 cup of water, 1/4 cup of almond milk, a 1/2 a chopped up apple, 1/2 teaspoon of chia seeds and a 1/2 teaspoon of flax seeds, some of this Bragg's nutritional yeast. It has all kinds of great vitamins and minerals and even iron, and a little bit of the Hershey sugar-free syrup. All 0 points except for the oatmeal for 2 points. So that's 2 points. Then I have my regular coffee. It's just regular coffee for 0 points, but then I added a 1/4 of this Premier Protein Shake, the vanilla. So that is going to be 1 point for the protein shake. It's 1 point between a 1/4 and a 1/2 of the protein shake. You can have a whole half for 1 point. The thing is, I know that sounds like a lot to some people to use a 1/4 of this for 1 point, but I use it as my creamer. And if you know anything about coffee creamer, it is really high in points. And usually you only get like 1 or 2 tablespoons for most creamers to be 1 point. And this is quite a bit. You can get quite a bit for 1 point. Like I said, you can get the whole half in there, but I only use a 1/4, which is still quite a bit more than 1 or 2 tablespoons. So anyway, this morning breakfast is 5 points. Lunch is basically the same thing I had yesterday. It's pineapple for 0 points. This Joseph's pita pocket, the whole pita is 1 point. They always put the opening at the bottom. I don't understand that, but anyway. So 1 pita for 1 point. Then I put 4 points worth of roast beef in there, 1 point worth of edamame hummus, and 4 points worth of roast beef. I think I already said that, sorry. The edamame hummus, plus I put some grainy mustard in there. So it is 6 points for lunch today. Okay, hi guys. We are back on our way. And my bangs are always a mess anymore. I need to go get them cut. Or I had to have Laura cut my hair. So anyway, we're back on our way to the swimming pool again today for more swimming lessons. We have swimming lessons tomorrow too, and then we're going to do some other stuff. So anyway, back on our way over there. Oh, I don't know, my husband remembered to get the cream cheese. I'm going to try to make a chili tomorrow. Not sure if he remembered to get cream cheese.
I'll help you.
So anyway, I'm going to try to make a chicken chili tomorrow. That's going to be really low points. It's only like 1 or 2 points a serving, depending on how large of a serving. Because really the only thing in it that is pointed is the cream cheese. And I try to use the low fat. You know, I have not been able to find fat-free in years and years and years. I used to use the fat-free and it was even lower calories. But I haven't been able to find it in forever. So I'd use the low-fat one. It's a little bit higher in points, but not as high as regular. I do like that Greek-style yogurt. I mean, cream cheese that they have out now. It's a Greek yogurt cream cheese. It's pretty good. So anyway, good news is, and you will see a little bit of this on tomorrow's video if it uploads. It's been uploading since last night, so it's taking a long time. It's only uploaded like 50%, and it's been uploading since last night. So, and we're in the evening now, so almost 24 hours. Anyways, the walk with me, talk with me video that I had gotten on the scale yesterday, and it really had not moved in the 3 weeks. Well, it did. This morning it did. I thought it might be some water retention, and I think it was, because this morning I was down on my scale. Still not a lot for 3 weeks, but a little bit. I was down 153 and a half. Or was it 154 and a half? 153 and a half. I was down to 153 and a half. Remember, mine's an analog, so it's not an exact, but it was 153 and a half. So that probably means I'm 163 and a half at Weight Watchers, maybe. I don't know. We'll see. But it is down at home, at least, by quite a bit. So it's down about 5 pounds from yesterday. So that's good. That means there was a lot of water left. And so I'm good with 153 and a half at home. And that means I'm 1.5 pounds away from my original 100-pound weight loss. Now, I'm really hoping to lose some more weight than 100 pounds this time. 100 pounds is where I stalled out when I did Richard Simmons. And I may stall again because it's really going slow. But we will see. I'll give it a long time. I'm going to give it several months after I get to that 152 at home. And see what I get down to. If it doesn't budge below 152 for like, say, 6 months or more, then I'll probably have my doctor write a note that I'm at goal for Weight Watchers, because a long time ago in New York, when I first tried to lose weight, way back, like almost 20 years ago, I told my endocrinologist that I was trying to lose weight. She was, an endocrinologist is a, kind of like an internal a doctor for the internal things. Like, for me personally, it was because of my type 1 diabetes. But other people go for like adrenal problems and other pancreatic problems. I think maybe thyroid. I can't remember. I know there's other reasons besides diabetes, though, that people see an endocrinologist. There's several reasons. I think maybe hormones and different things like that. It's not other reasons. Sorry. This is a really bumpy little corner here to see an endocrinologist. Wait, you guys. So, anyway, I went to see her when I first started losing with Richard Simmons, and she told me that because I had been so overweight for so long that I wish that truck would have had his turning signal on. We could have crossed the street much earlier, but I didn't know he was turning. But anyway, so she told me because I've been so overweight for so long, she really was going to be happy if I could get down to like 220 at the time, 220 pounds, and I was 252 pounds. And she really didn't think it might be, because I was telling her what weight I wanted to be, which was a lot less. Like, I thought my goal was going to be like 115 or 125, something like that. And she was like, oh, no. That's probably not going to happen. And she said, like, she would be really impressed if I could get down to 220 at that time. And she'd be happy. She thought it would actually help and benefit my health a lot, just even that amount of weight loss. But then I was able to greatly surpass that and get down to 250, or not 250, 152 on my home scale. But sorry, it sounded like a bike was behind me, but there's not. But when I got to 152, it took me quite a while. It took me 3 years to get down to 152 from 252. And then I just stalled out. I stayed, sorry, my hands are hurting. I stayed at 152 for many years, for like about 8 years. No, it was 10 years. I stayed at 152 for 10 years. And, you know, I just could not get below that 152 for 10, you know, there for 10 years. And so, I don't know how much possible it is for my body to go below that, because she didn't, like I said, that particular doctor didn't really think I'd be able to get ever below even 220 pounds. Long down to 152. That's like 70 pounds more than what she thought would be, I would ever be capable of. And so, you know, it may just be something that my body gets stuck at. I don't know. We'll see. But like I said, I'm not going to give up easily. I will just see what happens with the scale. Also, it will only be for probably so long. I'm not sure how long. Even if I do stall, I will go ahead and get a doctor's note though, so that I can get on lifetime with Weight Watchers if I do stall. Whenever I stall, you know, it may not be 152. It may not be for a while. I don't know. We'll see. But once I do stall, I will probably do that, because I probably won't be able to get to ideal chart weights just because of how overweight I was for so long. It kind of resets sometimes what you can, your body will allow you to achieve. And there's that, and then I am still nursing Sophia, or Simona. Her real name's Simona, but we call her Sophia. So, I'm still nursing Simona, and she's not even a year old yet. She is only, 10 months old. I can go on some medication for my diabetes once I'm done nursing her. I can't take it while I'm nursing her. It's a dangerous drug for nursing her. Most medications you can take while nursing. But this particular one can affect the baby's kidney development if you take it while pregnant or nursing. So, Or at least that's what they found in case studies with animals. So they do not suggest it with humans. So once I'm done nursing her, if I go on that medication, that particular medication, even though it's for diabetes, it does actually help the metabolism. Believe it or not. Most medications for diabetes does the opposite. It makes you hold on to every pound. But this one kind of speeds up the metabolism a little bit. Actually, I think it's what kind of threw me into being able to lose weight again, because I was stalled for a long time at that 220 that doctor had said. You know, when I gained back weight after losing the 100 pounds, when I gained back so much, I was stalled at 220 for a long time, and I could not get it to move. No amount of dieting or exercise would make the scale budge even a pound. So, and then I got put on this other diabetic medication that actually helped. And, but then I had to stop taking it when I got pregnant with Sophia. You can take it up to the second trimester. But after the second trimester, then it can, like I said, cause problems with the kidney development of the baby. So I did take it the first trimester because I thought that it would only cause the mother kidney problems, and I already had kidney problems. And then I read further, and it's like, no, you can only take it the first trimester because it actually will cause the baby's development problems. So I immediately stopped. And that was, I actually stopped during the first trimester just so I wouldn't have any left in my system for second trimester. So baby's trying to get out now, but we're almost to the swimming pool. But she's a happy little girl. Say hi, Sophia. Say hi, Simona. Hey. Yes, you can climb good, can't you? The other kids have jumped way ahead. Sorry about this. Here you go. Here you go, Sophia's. The other kids ran ahead. There we go, Sophia's. They ran way ahead of us. And so they're way ahead. They're at the swimming pool, but we're almost there. We'll be there in a few minutes. And so anyway, I stopped taking that during first trimester just so it would be out of my system before it would hurt the baby during second trimester. And but that will be a while before I can go back on that. Like I said, you're not supposed to take it while nursing either. And I'm kind of an extended nursing mama. I usually, all of my children have gotten mama milk till at least 2 years old. And some for longer. So we will see how Miss Simona does. But I'm not in a hurry to wean her. She's probably going to be our last baby, as I'm in my 40s, and it's just not a good idea. And yes, I have a hold of her, even though she's up here. I do have a hold of her. I know, Miss Sophia. Miss Sophia. So, anyway, we are almost to the pool, and it's kind of hard to carry a baby, push the stroller, and hold on to a selfie stick. So, I think we're going to close for today. And it's already a longer video than yesterday, I guess. But anyway, we will see you later at dinner.